The first lesson for you or your students is without a doubt the most important one, because it's going to decide whether you ever see that student again or if they go off and find somebody else. So listen up, because these are the things that you want to include in your introductory guitar lesson as a teacher. So when your student first turns up, you're going to have all these ideas running through your head, things that you want to show them, all that kind of knowledge that you've built up over the years of playing. You want to show them how to read tabs, you'll be thinking about chords you want to show them, you'll be thinking about scales. Put all of that to one side, throw it away. That's not first lesson at all, that's maybe not even second lesson. The most important thing that you want to do as soon as they turn up is build rapport with the student. I know it seems super obvious, but so many teachers skip this stage. Your student turns up and they're nervous, they're not sure what to expect, they've never met you before, they've never played, they might want to impress you. There's so much going through their heads as well. They're not going to retain any information that you give them, and it's not going to be fun for them. So much of teaching is about building relationships, and the better that you get to know your students and the better that they get to know you, it's going to help in the teaching environment in the long run. They'll pick up on things easier when you're trying to show them. The lessons are going to be more enjoyable for you and for them. So start this early, start this as soon as they walk in the door. And of course, if you're teaching kids as well, you'll likely be teaching them after they've been at school all day. They might have been sitting in classes for 6-7 hours. They don't want to turn up and have another lesson like they've just had in school. They've got a guitar lesson, they've hassled their mum to get them a guitar and book a lesson because they want to have some fun. You don't want to put a downer on that the second that they walk in the door and make it another part of their school day. This is the bit where they have fun, they meet somebody new and they get to play and rock out. Try and keep things kind of easy and simple for them at the beginning, and then the complicated stuff could come way later on once you've developed a proper relationship with them and you kind of get an understanding of where they're like as a player. So after you've had a chat, sit them down and you'll want to go through some really basic theory. And I'm talking names of the strings and that the frets have numbers, and that's literally it. So if you're in standard tuning, there's loads of rhymes that you can use. The one that I use is Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. I know there's loads of iterations of these kind of things out there. I'm sure you'll have your own that maybe you used to learn with. And then the next thing you want to show them is that the frets are numbered. So just go on the fretboard and say fret 1 is here, you go up fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, whatever, show them that the dots on the guitar correlate to that, and maybe get them to show you certain frets on certain strings. It's a really good test and it kind of gets their brain working a little bit and gets them playing. So I always say, play the 6th fret on the D string, whatever, and you'll see them kind of counting at the fretboard, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get them to play it to you, or get them playing, and they'll start to kind of figure out how the instrument works. It's just a good kind of icebreaker and introduction to the instrument. So in the first lesson, the theory should stop there. Don't bog them down with too much information, just tell them what they need to know to get going. So the next thing that you want to do in the first lesson is to show them how to play a song. We all know the great introduction songs that maybe we used to learn with. I know most of us maybe might have started with Smoke on the Water or something similar. There's a reason why these songs are great and why we still use them years on for lessons, and they're just perfect. It's almost like they were written for the first guitar lesson. So don't shy away from that, don't think it's too obvious. So just as an example, my go-to song for the first lesson or songs are either Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. It's got some really nice easy picking bits, and if they pick it up they can always go into chords afterwards. And The White Stripes, Seven Nation Army, really recognisable riff. Everyone knows it, and it's just a great start just to get them playing. And that's what you want. You just want to be able to send them home so they can practice, play the song, show their parents or show their friends that they're going, and already in the first lesson they've gone home and they know how to play a song, and that's down to you. Your main objective is to get them to come back next week. If you show them a song and you show them just the way around the instrument and you get them confident enough that they want to come back and learn more, you've done your job. So this is the first of what's going to be many videos covering all kind of facets of teaching guitar, teaching music in general. I teach drums as well, so we'll be covering things like that too. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you have any questions, please drop them below, or if you have any comments about anything I've said. And it'd be really cool to hear what you guys did for your first lesson when you taught. This has been my kind of structure for a long time now, and I feel it works really well, and I kind of implore you to try and copy that and kind of see how it works and let me know how it goes. But if you do something different that you think works really well, please let me know, because I'd love to use it myself, and this is what it's all about, just kind of sharing information and seeing if we can help each other out.